this stream, I'm gonna play Madden. Yeah. I'm not that good at Madden, but I'm okay. This is Madden 20, by the way, so.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Links will be below.
They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, all
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns ready to go to work here on offense, and their man behind center, well, that's Baker Mayfield, the #1 overall pick last season, who set a rookie record with 27 touchdown passes.
Okay, let's go.
First down, Mayfield.
Interception first.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Let's go, Tom Brady. Go.
They'll run it here. This is James White. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
Oh, that's an interception.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Dang, bro.
Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. And what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines. Because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks. Because he threw the interception, it didn't turn into any points.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Mayfield on play action. And this one caught by Dez Bryant.
Am I losing right now?
Dez Bryant with nothing but green grass ahead of him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dez Bryant. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will be fielded at the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run on first down. It's White. He spins free. Well, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Face mask. Defense.
Let's go.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
They'll run with White.
It's a touchdown.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go for a
The last
touchdown.
run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Brady to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection.
No way,
Get lower
bro.
than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A throw over the middle, taken in. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
So bad.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's got Njoku over the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Mayfield on first down.
Oh my God.
And this will be incomplete.
Such
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
What's up?
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 36, Brady. He hits his target. Left side, Watson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They go play action here on first down. On the left side, a catch by White. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, flush to his right.
I see why.
To the right side and complete to Thomas.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets us from inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there. So, how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sony Michel, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Patriots have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
Extra point, good by Gostkowski. And the lead is now 10-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Mayfield. Caught left side. It's Beckham. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Was that even in? Yeah, I don't think I didn't see his 2nd feet come inside. How do I? Okay, that's. Oh yeah, he had it in, I think.
I like that one, partner. They go back to back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Mayfield to throw it. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
Oh my God.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
Hey, Jason.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
5 yards on the pickup. So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And again, it's Mayfield.
Oh my God.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Slant route caught by Edelman. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. To throw, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this game.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So a very tight first. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Chewing up big yardage.
Quarterback's doing better.
Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady there.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. He's giving them a little jolt, just gave them the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He completes it to Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh my God, I missed that. And he caught that.
Incomplete. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? That one is caught by Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. Well,
absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And an alley to run.
Face
Personal
mask.
foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Oh, God, that's dangerous.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Brady.
I'm the best
Good
play.
receiver complete. 3/4 in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, it's White. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Yeah, Brady's throw there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Watson has it right side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the 4th quarter. What can he do here in year number 2? Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 28 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's White. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. opting to run again here with White. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. They stay on the ground with White. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run. This is White. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
That's got to be so mad for this score.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And punted away.
No doubt we told my offense right here. The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something got to lip.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Hey, 66.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with White. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Pats, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
I'm just gonna simulate, to be honest, because I just want to like win games. Not. I'm just gonna simulate to like the playoffs, because I'm pretty sure I already clinched it.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Okay, let's go to playoffs. Let's see if I was undefeated, maybe.
I'ma put the card in the ATM in the
It'd be crazy if I was on the
flex
Super
mode. This
Bowl.
ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican don't make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep the score. 16 cars in my front
Damn, we
yard.
got 11-5.
30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers.
Let's go in the playoffs.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big
No way, the Browns again.
man, check the wrist, man.
Bro, I just played them.
Man can't ball like this, man. Lord,
Dang,
that's a big
it's
scam
gonna
when
be
he
a hard
stretch
game
a dead
again.
stance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards.
I'm
You
scared
just on your
actually,
fifth grade.
because
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it
they
up,
were
run it
losing.
up, count it up.
I
Hey,
was,
hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles,
I
don't
was
count on
just,
them. Hey, she wanted
bro,
like me
I was
cause
just doing
she
horrible.
can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex. She like, girl, you can count on him.
Still,
We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep the score.
let's go though. We got this.
16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers, big numbers.
Not good.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers.
Like, our
Whole
defense
team
is
counted, that's a
insane.
big number.
So I'm scared.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition.
Coach, it's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots.
Set, 180. Set 53. Rush in. Rush in.
Mayfield on first down.
Damn.
Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mayfield to throw it. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. Landry, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Myles Garrett able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd down. He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield with it once more. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10. They start to drive with White, and not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position.
Dang, 100%.
Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. This is White on the screen. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard.
Oh, I didn't get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level.
Hey. Come on. Come here. Hey. Come here. Oh my God, my God. Someone's outside? You big dude! Okay.
The guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Damn, I missed that field.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Back on the stream and start watching again.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm doing it today. You colored it?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
Whoever kills us in duels, I'm
question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go
or should I do the random duels one?
Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter.
Okay,
make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So like you go on a random duel and you ask them how many wins they have. If they're lying, yeah, some people lie.
To throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Not even.
A second down throw for Mayfield.
Oh my God.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I have 2 accounts.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
So much goes into a success.
Blue and yellow.
Papá sabe que ahí va a estar con el contrato yo.
Okay, bueno.
Y el abuelo de Carles traía pollo para que comieran.
Play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Okay. Stream 1 second. Let me plug my channels real quick.
Back-to-back plays have them on the move on first
And
down.
uppercase MYPP 8 space 84867. I'm Rocky. That's not actually a part of it, but you know, I just want to tell you. And subscribe to Jason Plays. I mean,
We'll get a report when we return to Fox.
phase up more like craze up, you heard me. Get out.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Come on. See, abuela? Okay. David, can you take him out?
Throwing now is Brady. And Watson has it right side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. First down, here's White. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Flushed out right. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional weekend.
He's insane, bro.
These kickers,
yo,
like
it curves.
For granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
No,
They're more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers.
55 yards.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Let me check something.
Yo, I got a new account. Oh, wait. Please stop calling me. I don't know who you are.
Hold up. Damn, bro. Yes, sir. Bro, I already got Fortnite tracker ready. Fortnite tracker's right here.
I need to call these people. People have been getting my random number from my iPad.
Oh, it's probably from the group chat.
Yeah. It is.
Comment down below if you guys want me to.
All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You're in it?
Odell Beckham now.
You know that girl right there?
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty cute.
Yo, Adriel actually pulled this thing.
Marching back onto the field. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and get him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And now we won't see him play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Her name
this
is
offense finding its legs now. There's another 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield.
Damn, bro. No.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Mayfield brings it up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
Bryant's got it over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end. Maybe
Let me call them. I'm put.
flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Dez Bryant, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. And he rifles one incomplete. So it's on to halftime of this. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Oh, shoot, forgot about you guys.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them
Bro,
with
go watch
something
my
else.
stream.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. If they're going to try to complete this comeback, they need more runs like that from him because until that point, he's been virtually shut down.
And based on where they are right now in this game, you would expect the ball to be in the air. But his ability to break off those types of runs, you can get big chunk plays on the ground as well, and he just provided one.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Throwing is Brady on third down. And that's complete. It's Watson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They call him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
2 chunk plays in a row.
Let me check the replay. I could challenge it.
What's your name? David. Okay. Do you know who Rick Rax is?
Rick Ross?
Rick Rax.
It's not Rick Rax, it's Rick Ross.
Tell him.
It's Rick Rax.
The guy with the big black guy with the black beard.
You would like, are you racist Nazi? Hey, watch out with that.
Yo, Madden. Madden glitches be like.
Yo, take that off your screen. That's too inappropriate. Yo, you're gonna get banned on. You're gonna get banned. Get that off the screen.
Wait.
Get that off the screen.
Madden
Have you
glitch.
seen yourself?
What?
Have you seen yourself?
Huh?
Yo.
You don't get it. Probably just a puny little fourth grader. No, I'm just kidding. You're probably a sixth grader, right?
Fourth grade, I'm about to beat your ass, nigga. Don't talk to me like that.
Whoa,
The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Burkhead. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
I am big in my
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare
What did it have? Are you dumb?
If these guys can
That's
chop
so
into that
easy.
deficit, they're going to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Mayfield down.
Get sacked!
Down he goes. Dante Hightower coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Brady, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He's got Njoku over the middle. And
did you get it? You got the ball!
Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
Let's go!
And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
What?
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
What?
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time a turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Let's go, interception!
And that should do it.
Pick six!
By Jason McCourty.
Oh!
And now Thomas is down inside. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriots defense touchdown.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Let's go!
Extra point try for Gostkowski. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
Zone Wars?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
We could play some
and it
Zone
comes out
Wars.
to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head
Good
back
team.
onto the field. And last time, decent
But
field
after we do
position.
that, oh, you could play Zone Wars. I need to do that dual skill video.
Just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
Last one didn't bother you too much.
It could be in the background.
Because
It's
this
not
is
that
exactly what you're
loud.
supposed to do. You can't have good field
Don't be
position,
talking
not
to
try to take
randoms.
advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
So the Browns in
Yeah, I
possession
try to
of
find
football
people
here
that are
as we
just
get you
lying so
reset.
much.
They're looking
So
at
bad.
second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Oh,
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
bro, I'm about to get copyrighted so badly.
Over the middle to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this
I add
inside
music
the
to mine.
25. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout. An
I don't
injured
care.
player.
I mean, I'll
We'll
be
get a
actually
report when we
happy
return to
because
Foxborough.
YouTube saw my video.
Mayfield on first down.
It's only will be my only first warning.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kyle Van Noy. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been
Dun,
driving
dun,
right
dun,
downfield, but they get a
dun,
sack right there. How about that for a little revenge?
It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at Look like one of the Browns maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Insane,
So
Bob.
the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Yeah,
Working
that's
out
basically
the ball
diarrhea.
midfield.
Oh,
Picked off.
it was almost an interception.
It's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been
That's
sacked
it.
multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
Comment down below if you guys want.
Defense is well coordinated.
Comment down below if you guys want me to do a room tour.
Putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is
In a
gonna
toilet?
end up incomplete.
No, you're gonna clog
They
it.
go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
You wanna hear it? You wanna hear it?
Yeah.
I'm playing pee-pee game. Oh, it's right here. Oh, watch.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Is that Willow still here?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
72.
Brady going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Nice.
Oh! Oh!
Touchdown!
52 yards.
Look at this touchdown.
Patriots, they
Look at
add
this
on to
touchdown.
their lead. And right now,
Look at this
Charles,
touchdown.
I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Where's the key? Oh! Everybody. Are you actually being serious? You know how many times it does that?
Oh, Whitehead does that all the time. Right?
Gostkowski for the point after.
Did you go to the Big E this year?
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed two, but this one is good.
He died.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. They're down big here. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand. Who cares? Let's get out of here.
No! You suck, bro. My defense
Teams like
sucks.
to do something at the
That
end
was
to
an
feel a little
easy
bit better
interception.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On second down, Mayfield again.
Oh, nice one.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me.
Yo, did you hear? No, you can't hear it, but he said, "You better be afraid of me." One of the players.
Mayfield. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, crap.
And this will be
Dang it,
incomplete.
bro. Oh, there's 1 second left. Let's go. How did no one catch that? That's so dumb.
On 2nd and 10.
That's like dumb.
One last shot for Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Intercepted. What are you doing?
Incomplete. As time has run out.
Let's go, Patriots!
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are trying to buy tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
Oh, we're going to the Super Bowl?
Yo, get off Madden, dude.
I know, hold up. I need to see who I'm going versus in the semifinals. Estamos jugando.
Jugando ya.
Damn, this-
Sí, jugando un juego.
That is it for today's stream. Hope you guys have a good day. And